Welcome back, Truth Seeker. September 30th, 2018. Want to talk about two big news stories this evening. The US and Canada reaching a deal on NAFTA to stay in contract with Mexico. And also, Jerry Brown in California passing the nation's strictest net neutrality law. As is always the case, this is news by the numbers, but you can only see it when you know the code of letters and numbers that is Gematria, which is based in Kabbalah. In case you're new here, Kabbalah is important to Freemasonry. The nations of this world, their governments are completely Masonic. Here in the United States, the headquarters for Freemasonry is in Washington, D.C., and George Washington himself was a 33rd degree Scottish Rite Freemason. So Freemasonry, they're into secret knowledge. This knowledge that I expose on this channel was a well-kept secret for centuries until I broke the code in 2013. And ever since then, I've been exposing how news is scripted, sports are scripted, elections are scripted, and more. And if you doubt that, you're missing out, because everyone subscribed to my Patreon page is making a lot of money right now off me giving away the rigged games and who's going to win and what the scores are going to be. There's a lot of people making a lot of money right now off my picks. I gave people a really solid parlay today with 6 teams. It hit. Anyhow, NAFTA, September 30th. We write that date 9/30. The 93 is what's crucial, 9/30. In Gematria, NAFTA sums to 93 like Mexico, a very special number. We talked about this yesterday with Elon Musk. Him stepping down as the chairman of Tesla by the numbers. See my video on him stepping down yesterday, why that happened on the day, leaving 93 days left in the year, 93 days after his own birthday. In Gematria, NAFTA also sums to 30, and here we are on the 30th of September, the 9th month. This deal is really coordinated with Justin Trudeau, whose father used to be the Prime Minister in Canada. His father was the 15th Prime Minister. He's the 8th. It's very well coordinated with Justin Trudeau as well as Donald Trump. And let's look at that piece now. The name Justin has this Gematria of 93. He has a Christmas birthday. Think about how God's Son equals 93, Nazareth equals 93, Crucifix 93, God's Son. And here we're talking about the son of a former prime minister. We'll get to why that little riddle matters. But it's his 47th birthday that's upcoming this Christmas. Christian equals 47, very special number, Christian. Yesterday we were talking about how Elon Musk stepped down 93 days after his 47th birthday. If you're new here, 47 is a number we educate about all the time. It's the number that symbolizes time. But anyhow, look at this. From today to his birthday is a span of 87 days, right? 87 days. And in Gematria, Justin Trudeau sums to 87, just like trade equals 87. And in case you are new here and you're going, wait a minute, Justin's 93, but Justin Trudeau's 87, it's because there's 4 base ciphers. Alphabetic order forwards, alphabetic order backwards, and then those 2 orders also incorporating the rules of numerology. It's very simple addition, mathematics that a 2nd grader has the capability of applying. This is truly a 2nd grade code that's used every single day to script news, sports, elections, more. So Justin Trudeau, big trade deal, 87 days from his birthday, and trade is 87. I mean, could this be a coincidence? We're going to talk more about this. Keep in mind, Canada has Gematria of 39. It's September 30th, 9 plus 30, 39, Masonry 39, secrecy 39. Special number there. This code is largely connected to the Bible, especially the beginning, the Old Testament, 39 books in the Old Testament. With regards to Trudeau being nearly 47 years old, remember, the 47 gets its significance from the compass and the Freemason logo. Set at 47 degrees is a tribute to the 47th problem of Euclid about how to establish foundation for a structure. Foundation equals 47. So does government, so does authority. In case you are new here, talk about this all the time. 47 is the number in Washington, D.C. White House equals 47, President 47, Republican 47, Democrat 47, D.C. equals 47, the name Trump equals 47. The word time equals 47. The tropics of this earth, which measure the solstices, 47 degrees apart. So with regards to Trump, I forgot to put his picture and birthday up here, but it is June 14th. He has the same birthday as the U.S. flag, June 14th. From his birthday to today's news is 108 days, and that's our big geometry number. I want you to see that geometry sums to 108 with the alphabetic order and the reverse alphabetic order. With the alphabetic order and rules of numerology, geometry sums to 45. These are our 4 base ciphers. Trudeau has the gematria of 45. Trump is number 45. And this deal comes on the last day of the 9th month. 45 is the 9th triangular number, meaning if you add 1 through 9 together, it equals 45. That's why Donald Trump did that commercial years ago for Serta mattresses, dressed in the same suit and tie that he wore for election night, talking to a sheep with a 9 on its side, saying, "Looking good, number 9, looking good." And he said that right after he talked about how he was born for the job. That commercial was foreshadowing his scripted presidency. Where 108 gets its significance is with the relationship of the sun, the earth, and the moon. One more time. Well, I'm going to tell it many more times on this channel because it's so important. But the diameter of the sun is the diameter of 108 earths. And from the earth to the sun is the diameter of 108 suns. And from the earth to the moon is the diameter of 108 moons. That's the perfect symmetry that allows eclipses to happen. So 108, very special number, very relevant to geometry. If you think about geometry, the subject, you probably remember lines and circles, graphing lines, measuring circles, a lot to do with pi. Look at 108. 1's a line, 0's a circle, and 8's 2 circles. Think about it. But here, with regards to the sun, look at the 87 relationship with Justin Trudeau, who's the son of a former prime minister. This is the little riddle here. The sun has gematria of 87. Again, the geometry encoded in our language has everything to do with time and the relationship between the sun and the earth and the moon. If you're having trouble believing how all this could be, you have to understand these things have been studied for thousands of years. This practice of coding numbers into words goes back thousands of years. It's very clear that the English language was created to pay tribute to languages of the past which used gematria, such as Hebrew and Greek and Latin, as well as this other old world knowledge that is celebrated, especially within Freemasonry, such as Hermeticism and alchemy and Kundalini. All of these things are encoded and cleverly intertwined within the English language. If you want to learn more about this, I have a book. It's linked in the description of every video. 773 pages. It's priced at $5 so everyone can afford it. As long as people continue to buy it at the rate that it is, I can continue to afford to do this work at that generous sales price. You know, I keep calling out to the 20,000 of you who are here who haven't bought the book. I don't know what you're waiting for. You can go way beyond my video presentation. But with regards to Trudeau and the son of Pierre Trudeau was the 15th prime minister. 47 is the 15th prime number. 47, the 15th prime. You know, and this all synced up with his 47th birthday. And his father was every bit the puppet he is, every bit the puppet Trump is, every bit the puppet the leader of Mexico is. All of these nations are controlled by Freemasonry. They all run by this code. English is the language of the world. It is the language of the New World Order worldwide. Leaders are puppets on strings, going through the motions. That is this code every single day. And by learning this simple code, you can prove that to yourself instead of sitting here watching me do it and make these claims. You know? So now let's talk about another story. Today, September 30th, 2018, another top story. California passes the nation's strictest net neutrality law. In Gematria, net neutrality sums to 167 and 77. 167 is the 39th prime number. The 39th prime. Prime numbers are those that are only divisible by themselves. So the only numbers that divide into 167 are 1 and 167. That's what makes it prime. 167, the 39th prime, the word net equals 39. Real easy. N's the 14th letter, E's the 5th, T's the 20th. There it is. Now look at today's date, September 30th, 2018. 9 plus 30 plus 20 plus 18, 77. Net neutrality, 77. Secret society sums to 77 in that cipher, by the way. DC on the 77th meridian. You know, our federal, very secretive and Masonic government. Today, September 30th, 9 plus 30, also 39. So what a day for this net neutrality bill. Now, we were just talking about 47. Look at Jerry Brown's birthday, 4-7. Do you guys know there's a new hit TV show called Manifest about a plane that takes off on April 7th, 2013? April 7th, 2013, and supposedly the plot of the story is when they land, it's 5 years later and nobody knows what happened. Like they went through a wormhole or something. But look, again, time with the alphabetic order 47, the tropics 47 degrees. That show begins April 7th, 2013, 4 plus 7 plus 20 plus 13, that's 44. And look at time travel in Gematria, 44. That's what the whole premise of the show is. Understand, from Hollywood to your government, which usually has people from Hollywood in it, everything is done by the same code. Kabbalah. It is the code of the elite. It's in our media. It's in our news. It's in our sports. It's in our elections. It's in everything that comes through the media every single day. So Jerry Brown, born on April 7th. That date can also be written 7/4, like 74. Masonic equals 74 at the alphabetic order. Jewish equals 74. This code of letters and numbers is Masonic and Jewish primarily. With the alphabetic order, English is 74. Gematria is 74. Occult 74. Very special number. 4774. 47 degrees on the Freemason compass. Now check out Jerry Brown's name. Jerry Brown 58, net neutrality 58. He gets to be the governor that passes the most strictest bill. And if you read the article, they're saying this might become the model for the nation. Freemasonry 58, secret society 58. This news comes on Jerry Brown's 177th day of his age. Again, all of this stuff is New World Order. That's a big number with the New World Order. 17, 7, 177. And if you break that number apart, 17 and 7, 17 is the 7th prime. The capital G in the Freemason logo is the 7th letter. The word Mason equals 17. Modern Masonry began in 1717, June 24th, 17, a date with 47 numerology. 6 plus 24 plus 17, 47. And it began in London, and with the alphabetic order, London sums to 74, like Masonic, like Jewish, like English, like Gematria, like occult. You know? If you want to learn more, again, linked in the description of every video. The link. Read the reviews. There's so many people who've left so many now. If you guys continue to buy at a great enough rate, I'll keep the price low at $5. You know, this book really is worth $500. Easily. It's easily worth $500. It took me 5 years to write. There's so much knowledge and content in here. It's priced at $5 because everyone deserves to have this knowledge. You know, I'm not out here to get rich. I did this for free for 5 years. And to do it for free for 5 years, I had to burn up all my own life savings. So trying to make something big happen in those 5 years. The big enough thing hasn't happened yet, but we're still working at it. And as long as you guys continue to buy the book, I can continue to do this. Break down the news, show you the propaganda, wake people up to the truth, the agenda, what needs to be done. Understand these trade deals, they're not good for us. Net neutrality, it's a show, you know. These governments that govern over us, they're not good for us. They're stealing our wealth. They're stealing our time, our energy. You know, they're giving us one thing and saying it means something, but really it's the opposite. That's what they do. It all needs to be exposed and shut down. These aren't democracies. They're dictatorships. They're Masonic dictatorships. We're all being ruled over by people in high places who are part of a powerful secret society. All right, we'll leave it there, Truth Seeker. Until next time.